Hi everybody, how we doing? I'm doing great. It is a Saturday afternoon. I feel like we haven't had one of these in forever. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game again, just right off the bat. I love Pokemon Legends Arceus. Just look at that. Look at that gorgeous background. We got the Mount Coronet and the beautiful morning sky here in Jubilee Village. We have quite a few things that we can do. First of all, I hope you've all had a wonderful week. I've kind of talked at length about how I've been sick and we've had some weird days off of school, so I haven't worked a lot lately. But we're back at it here. We have a bunch of side quests here. So I'm going to talk to these two people on Main Street and see what we got going on before we actually get into our new stuff. Hey, sport, interest you in some target practice? All you gotta do is lob some balls and try to pop some balloons. Easy peasy, fun and breezy. Ooh, some fun prizes as well. Okay, so you can find this guy on the practice field, which is where we caught the starter Pokemon when we did kind of like the little catching tutorial. We'll check what that's all about. Sinnoh. Oh, you're the boy from the Survey Corps, aren't you? Thank goodness you came along. Could I ask you to fetch a plant for me? I need to make some medicine. The plant I'm after has 3 leaves, and it tastes bitter enough to make you dizzy. Unfortunately, I don't know where it grows. Try asking Anise of the Medical Corps. She'll be able to point you in the right direction. Alright, so the Medical Corps is probably going to be hanging out there in the actual Galaxy Team building that I will check out soon. And oh yes, Miki. I remember her request was on the like the notice board. Oh, so you've accepted my request to look into that Drifloon. I can't tell you what a big help that is. Let me fill you in. We've heard reports that a Drifloon was playing with one of the village children over on Prelude Beach in the evenings. We don't like that. We know that Drifloon carries children away in the night. We don't like that at all. This seemed like odd behavior for a Pokemon, so all of us in the security corps worried its true intentions were to harm the child in some way. You are correct, Miki. Thankfully, all the village children were safe and accounted for. But there was one curious thing. None of them seemed to know anything about a Drifloon. But, well, so many people from the village have reported seeing the Pokemon. We can't simply pretend there isn't an issue here. Since this calls for some investigation, I thought the Survey Corps would be our best bet. We need to try and find the truth behind the Drifloon. So, we just talked to Miki there. Prelude Beach is where we began the game. It's where we kind of like wash up originally here in Legends Arceus. So it is the daytime right now, so we're not going to be able to investigate down there where the Drifloon will be. But we can check out this little mini game that our friend Taggart has for us. Line up lots of targets, pop a lot per ball. Practice, practice, practice. Be the best of them all. Oh, okay. So I'm actually not quite sure if I'm going to be good enough to break 10,000 points. So we just have to break as many targets using Pokeballs that we lend you and rack up lots of points. Yellow is worth 200, so that's what we're going to want to go for. Alright, let's see. Let's give it a try. I don't really even remember this, but I love it. Oh boy. Oh, okay, cool. So as you can see, these are all a bunch of like Drifloon balloons. Oh boy. There we go. So you really want to hit more than one at once is the thing, and I'm doing a horrible job at that, so don't take my word for it here. So I feel like many of these should be lining up way better, but they're just not. There we go. Alright, we always gotta be looking for those yellow ones in this minigame. Oh, boy. Okay, I only have 8 seconds. How am I doing so far? I have no idea. Ah! There we go, right at the last second. Oh, I got 15 more seconds. Let's go. Ah! More have just shown up here. That's it. How'd I do? Oh, 22,700 points. Is that... Wow, isn't that something? You set yourself a record! Oh, wow. Oh, 2 scatterbangs. Hello, Zucifer. How's it going? And Barodi, how's it going? It's been a while. Hello, friends. So this is a scatterbang. We actually haven't seen one of these before. It's something that you can just throw and it just explodes and will scare Pokemon away. That's something that we can use to our advantage a lot. I think you can do Pokedex data by scaring Pokemon away, so that's interesting. Ooh, and we got the real top prize. Some great balls and a nugget. That is excellent. I don't think we're even able to make great balls yet, so that worked out really well for us. Heck yeah, kiddos. How are we doing, friends? Good to see you today. And there's those great balls right there. Oh, guys, I just want to stop and admire great balls because they, I think, are my favorite Pokeball. I just love the blue with like the little red stripes on it. I am rich now, especially being early in the game. All right, so that was really nice. As you can see, there are some more side quests that we can do, but I don't want to get too bogged down because I do want to get into the main story today. So we'll do that now, and that's going to be over here at the good old Galaxy headquarters. See those Magikarp statues? That's a curious statue. That looks kind of like a Weezing. I wonder what that situation is. And we have this guy who he has his little Cascoon there that he thinks is going to evolve into a Beautifly, but he's going to be terribly mistaken. Hello, Green Gecko. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. I'm pretty sure, yes, there's nothing else on the notice board. Not Pacell. There's someone else in the medical corps that we are supposed to be able to talk to, but I don't really know where they are. I figured they would be here with Pacell, but they might be upstairs. And again, I kind of mentioned this a lot. Yeah, they're not in here. I mentioned this a lot, and that's where Sanquo is. A lot of times, you just don't know where those people are. You're doing green. I appreciate that. I'm doing silver, if you can imagine it. So let's check out, as we recall in our last episode, it's actually been a little bit of a while. Oh, Zucifer, thank you. I'm doing well, too. I've been kind of sick. It's been a really weird week for me. I've been off work a lot. I had pink eye, which was not good. Didn't like that at all. I work in a school, so, you know, all those kids are sick right now. And they got to me. But I'm doing much better now. And if you all recall, we talked to our friend Arezu there with the red hair. She looks lovely as always. And she needed to talk to Kamado. So it's come to Ursaluna as well. This suggests that even Pokemon that are not nobles can become frenzy. I've received no word from Adamant or Irida, but this is not something we can simply ignore. In any case, you have my thanks, Miss Arezu. You did well to inform us of Ursaluna's situation. Whoa, excuse me. No problem. Adamant's got his hands full running our clan and all, and Ursaluna's warden couldn't even give me the time of day, so the Galaxy team are the only ones I could turn to about this. Ursaluna's warden is Mistress Calaba of the Pearl Clan, is it not? Of all the wardens, she is the most narrow-minded, bound by tradition. I love that. Oh, thank you, Zucifer. Those were my thoughts exactly. I really appreciate that. Zucifer was saying how they like how I played this right after Platinum. I'm like, you and I are on the same page. Let's see. She's likely does not take kindly to outsiders meddling in her affairs. So, Kamado's got a new mission for us. He wants us to study Ursaluna in the Crimson Mirelands. Crimson Mirelands are the new area. We were just in the Obsidian Fieldlands, dealing with stuff with Cleavor, and now we have to go to the Crimson Mirelands, which is the next area. There are several areas here in Pokemon's Legends Arceus that we can explore, and this is the second one. So, you heard him talk about Ursaluna, and Ursaluna is an evolution of a Pokemon that we have seen already in our walkthrough Pokemon history. So, guess what it is? Let's see. Even the landscape itself is harsher with steep ravines and seaside cliffs. It is not welcoming. At your current rank, you should be able to handle the Crimson Mirelands on your own. Here's what you need to know. Your destination is a place within the Mirelands known as the Solacean Ruins. That was the place where we saw Unknown in Pokemon Platinum, and that is where we will find Ursaluna's Warden. So that is where we can explore, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna let this guy scam me out of some money. Mostly because I was able to pick up that nugget, so I can kind of make up that money. But it is always nice to have more space in the old satchel. So we'll go ahead and do that. Folks, it's so nice to play on a Saturday again. I have not played on a Saturday in some time. There's another thing that I want to show you all at some point today. But we're actually going to take a look at these two side quests here on Main Street. This guy right here, this is actually a pretty key thing. We have Choi. And Choi says, "You there, valued customer, wouldn't you rather I had more wares for you to choose from? It would be nice. That it would. Unfortunately, Tao Hua refuses to provide me with any new goods to offer. He won't listen to a word I say, so would you try to persuade him for me? I'm sure you'll get somewhere if you bring him some hearty grains as a token of goodwill. 2 or 3 stalks ought to do it, but I'd make it 3 to play it safe." So, there is this whole thing between this character, Choi, who runs the shop, and this other person, Tao Hua. They kind of have a long-standing situation here in Pokemon Legends Arceus that we're going to explore as we go through the game. It's a really nice little side quest. It's kind of one of the key ones, so I wanted to point that out. So we're going to have to find some hardy grains, and that is going to be something that we can find in the Crimson Mirelands. And here, Anthe, those clothes you were wearing when you first came to the village, I can't describe to you the shock they gave me. It was a glimpse of the future. There are no mistaking it. You're passionate about fashion, aren't you? Absolutely. Well, I have the duty of making this village more fashionable, too. Let us study fashion together. I've been told that hippopotas, which can be found around the Crimson Mirelands, have different appearances based on their gender. That is so true. They're kind of like color swapped. So we need to show Anthe 2 different versions of hippopotas, or hippopotas. You can pronounce... I'm pretty sure Pokemon themselves have said that you can pronounce many different Pokemon names many different ways. There isn't necessarily a right or wrong way to pronounce some Pokemon. But we are going to head out toward the Mirelands, but first... we're going to see what Akari's up to. Oh, hello, SCG. I was just getting the itch to battle with you. Here you are. Must be a sign. Yeah, we'll battle with her. I got no problems with that. And a lot of the battles, as you're going to see, she's got 2 Pokemon. And we've kind of talked a lot... Ooh, a Mime Jr. We've kind of talked a lot about how battling isn't really the focus of this game. It's more about catching. And this is actually a great matchup for our friend Combi. And Combi is actually set to evolve here soon. Ooh, Zen Headbutt's a pretty powerful move for this point in the game. Very glad that missed. I'm disappointed that Mon Jr. got to move twice in a row. But that will take it out. We're feeling great. We are feeling great about that. But with Pikachu, we're going to want to swap out, but we can't because Combi is dead. And that is another one of the unfortunate things about the battle system in this game. Some things are not quite consistent. Let me bring in Stantler. I'm going to use a revive on Combi because I really want Combi to get the experience from this battle. Because Combi, like I said, is close to evolving. And we're going to be able to pick up that experience and get her to evolve. And also, you know, it's so interesting. I've seen people really not like the way the battles are in this game because they really like the traditional method of how you're kind of like static standing there. But I really enjoy how you're able to walk about the battle like this. I pointed this out before because it makes it feel real to me. Battle decided. Oops, I keep finding myself caught up in observing the way the Pokemon use their moves. There we go. And like I said, Combi can now evolve. I'm really glad we used that revive. Thank you for battling with me. Here, have this new recipe. Stealth sprays. So this kind of helps us remain stealth so we can be sneaky. Ooh, yes, this is another key thing. I've been working on studying those strange space-time distortions. Do you know the ones I mean? They've been appearing here and there lately. It seems like they hold wonderful items, but frightfully strong Pokemon too. If you plan to go into one, be careful about it. Now time to head to the Mirelands camp. So we've not encountered one of those yet. That is going to be a key thing for helping us complete the Pokedex, and I'll kind of explain that as we get to them. All right, so let's evolve Combi. Oh, so exciting. As we know, or as we've talked about, Combi can only evolve if it is a female, because as you're going to see, Combi evolves into like a queen bee. And if you've played Generation 4, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, Vespiquen, such a cool Pokemon. Really, really great design. Really, really like that Pokemon a lot. I don't know if she's going to remain on the squad for too much longer, but we'll keep her around for now. I really like Vespiquen. Ooh, and I want to sell that nugget, actually, while I'm thinking about it. That's going to help me complete some Pokedex data for both of those Pokemon. Yes. I don't want to buy. I want to sell. Yes. Oh, yeah. Nugget's worth 10K here, man. It's lovely. Love to see it. Oh, Oval Stone. I'm going to stop on by the little item chest and drop some stuff off before I go to the Mirelands. We want that remedy. Oval Stone we would not ever need in the field. Excuse me. I'm feeling alright with that. Oops, no. There we go. Alright. Let's finally head out. So, here's the Obsidian Fieldlands, but if we scoot over here on the other side of the Coronet Mountain Range there, we get to the Crimson Mirelands. And as you can see, there's another one of those lakes right there. Let's head to it. This is exciting, guys. I love this game. Ooh. A little bit different here, a little more mountainous. I love that. I love that. Oh, here we are, my boy, the Crimson Mirelands, an area teeming with poison-wielding Pokemon and plenty of others besides. I've heard about your missing SGG. If you're looking for the Solacean Ruins, they're off that way. So, the Crimson Mirelands, yes, right there, kind of in the in that mountain there is where the Solacean ruins are going to be. They definitely look different than they do in Platinum, but they were always going to in a full 3D game like this. So Akari is going to look for space-time distortions, and this is going to tell us about it a little bit. You can see it's kind of like that purpley blue dome. When you can go inside, you're going to find Pokemon that are like not what you would normally find in Hisui, and we'll see how that manifests as we encounter them. Let's see. Ah, yes. So he's telling us Zisu can teach us some strong moves. Ah, that graceful Pokemon, Bera. Hey there, you're that go-getter from the Survey Corps, right? I have a request for you. Ah, she wants to know about Roselia. So we are going to find some Roselia here in the Crimson Mirelands. And that's going to be easy as pie. Alright. So let's see if there's going to be more new Pokemon that we're going to be able to encounter. I think, yes, there's a Badoo right over there, which, if you recall, evolves into Roselia from Generation 4, so we should be able to snatch this guy pretty easily. There we go. Turned around right at the right time. Perfect. And right here are those hardy grains that our friend Choi was looking for. So we're going to be able to do that very quickly here. Ah, yes. So the first thing we're going to have to do is go to the Solacean ruins there. We're going to be able to explore some other parts of this area before that, like that right there, Annie's Lost Satchel. I definitely want to show that to you all. So we're going to make our way around the premises here. Ah, yes, definitely want to evolve Magikarp. And another Badoo. Let's catch this while we're at it. Uh-oh. We get a back strike. Maybe. It's running around. Oh, it ran away. Oh well. It's funny. I made a short about the back strikes, and I called it something different, and everybody thought I was saying something dirty. And I called it something different by accident, but y'all need to get your heads out of the gutter. Thank you very much. There's a caster fern. I believe those are going to be able to help us make either smoke balls or the whatchamacallits, the bang things that we got, the scatter bangs. That's what they're called. Dang it all! We're not having a lot of luck here, kids. Oh, that one's asleep. There we go. Easy. So right up there is the Solacean ruins. Let's see. Once we cross the river there, we should be able to get to Annie's Satchel. So we'll deal with that as we get to it. Please catch it. Oh yeah, baby. Easy peasy. So that's the fourth Psyduck we've been able to catch. And let's see what's in this tree. I'm actually not sure. Ah, yes! It is a different kind of Burmy. I don't remember how many Burmies we have caught, if I'm being honest. Oh, that killed it easily. Oh, it's okay. That happens. Okay, so we could do to defeat another one. That is fine. We're not that worried about Psyduck. I could catch that other Badoo, though. That should do the trick. Yes. Lovely. I'm going to tiptoe behind Psyduck here. Alright, so we have kind of a makeshift bridge here. Right now, in our playthrough, it's going to be a little bit tough to get past water, to just get over water, until we obtain some new Pokemon. But here's a Carnivine, so let's go ahead and snag you if we can. Not quite. Let's try a Heavy Ball if we can get close enough. If you turn around, that'd be most helpful. There we go. There's that beautiful Carnivine. I thought that was not a Psyduck, but it is. Alright, let's look for Annie's satchel again. I gotta keep heading that way. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to obtain that yet. But we'll see. We got a little bit of rain, as we said. It's a little bit swampy here in the Crimson Mirelands. Perfect. That should catch no problem, is my guess. There we go. Love it. We're looking great. Let's head this way. If it's up on that elevated platform, that little plateau there, I might not be able to obtain good old Annie's satchel, but I'm going to try. Kricketune is just going to, and that's fine. So it looks like it is going to be up there on that plateau, but we're going to have to see. Ooh, wow. I feel like this is too good to be true. Thank you. Can I cheat my way up there? Let's see. Ooh! That is a scary Tangrowth up there. Well, I don't have any space in my satchel for a black Tumblestone. Man, already. Alright, so let's try to craft some stuff. We definitely can craft some Pokeballs. Okay. Lovely. Yeah, we don't want to mess with that bad boy. Not right now, anyway. And I can probably craft a few. No, I can't actually. Oh, I don't have any apricorns. Classic. I'm gonna see if I can cheat my way up here. I would love that a lot. No, it doesn't look like it. I'll have to show you what the satchels are all about later. That's alright. We can just make our way over here to continue our story time. Oh, let's see. So, as we can see, the Solacean runes are going to look way different. That's not what I wanted. Neither is that. Or that. One thing this game does really well as we enter the Solacean ruins here is that it really kind of recontextualizes and reimagines key lore spots in the Sinnoh region, and you're going to see places do it way better than this, but it's really, really something what they do with the lore here. It's really, really interesting. It's done very well. This game is awesome about that. And here's that warden we were speaking of. I'm Calaba of the Pearl Clan. Warden Calaba to you. Seems mean already. Oh, now would you look at that? You have a Celestica flute. You must be the one they say fell of the space-time rift. That's right. I sure did. I'm proud of it. I see, I see. I've already heard about you, that you quelled Cleavor in his frenzy. I'm sure many people were saved by your actions, but I wonder if there wasn't some other way to handle the situation. What you did is hardly different from bullying a Pokemon into submission, after all. Well, that's rude. And you run about catching Pokemon up in those little balls you carry. I don't need any help from your sort, or the Diamond Clan for that matter. That young lady Arezu often to help, but associating with the Diamond Clan, it just won't do. Commodore did say that she was a little bit stuck in her ways. Be on her way. She tells us to get stepping. There is much I must do, and I prefer not to be distracted any further. Her and her barrel. And we're frowning, of course. SCG, here's our friend Volo. How about you show me the strength that could quell even a frenzied lord? Wow, he kind of just came out of nowhere, didn't he? But yeah, we're going to battle Volo. So let's do it. Looks just like Cynthia. And I do love that he has a Togepi because Cynthia famously has a, whatchamacallit, a Togekiss, which we use in our Platinum run. Okay, so Magikarp is not the play here. I forgot that we were going to battle him, so we're definitely going to swap. Let's get Scyther into the mix. Oh, does anybody want to name Stantler? Or Vespiquen? Either one. Let's see. Wow, I love how we can still swap in and still be faster than Ooh, Draining Kiss. Excuse me. This is something that the people who... Oh, gosh, excuse me, sorry. The people who have not played the newer games might be confused by. Togepi actually has a new type in this game. It is not normal type like it was in regular old Platinum. And it's actually a new type introduced in Generation 6. It's called Fairy type, which is very strong. And here's Gibble, just to really drive home how Cynthia-like Volo is. That's alright. Let's get... Yeah, we'll get Stantler in on the action. Alright, let's do it. I'm alright, we'll just trade like normal. Bulldoze, that does not lower our speed in this game, which I love. We should be able to live one more Bulldoze, so we should be fine from Gibble here. Glad it didn't try to use Strong Style. And there we have it. Love it. Oh, I also love how it says battle decided when you win. Oh, it's so fun. Oh my, you're quite adept at instructing your Pokemon in battle. Goodness, that was fun. Magikarp's getting up there. Should be able to evolve soon. Such prodigious strength. Now, let me just heal up your Pokemon. Well, now, I think that settles it. I must ask your help in retrieving the stolen wall fragment. With your skill, it should be a cinch. Wait, stolen? What are you talking about, man? Some bandits pillaged the Selassian ruins and made off with a fragment of the wall engravings. Have you not heard of the notorious Misfortunes? I actually really like them, and we're going to meet them soon. They're a trio of bandits that have even hit us Ginkgo Guild merchants more than a few times. Not the kind of regulars I like to have, let me tell you. Miss Caliba is doing everything she can to regain the fragment, but at 99 years old... You're telling me she's 99 years old? How's she walking around? With that determined expression, that's how. So what do you say, kind sir? Why not help find the fragment for the warden? Oh, naturally, I'll be happy to lend you a hand. Those sisters swiped my wares too, and I'm no Ginkgo Guild merchant if I take that lying down. Ooh. All right. So we got to track down these Misfortune Sisters. And Volo has, on our map here, that's where kind of this mysterious camp that he's talking about was located. Let's see. Ooh. Let's start with Chris Angel, the Kadabra. Alright. So we actually need to go back where we were to try to find the Misfortune Sisters. But I'll go ahead and try to catch this here. Carnivine. Ooh, gotta stay hidden. Okay, I thought it was going to break out. Ah, gosh dang it, still saw me. So let's get on out of there. Should be good, right? Yeah, it's not going to follow us across the river, thankfully. I think we need to catch one more Badoo. Perfect, yes. That'll give us the old... Oh, is that one just asleep? Complete point-blank range here. Boop! There we go. That one's easy. Alright, so we need to head this way toward that mysterious camp, so let's have a look at that. I'm going to try to catch one more Carnivine while we're at it here. I love how they just kind of float around like that. Perfect. Alright, so that completes that Pokedex data. We're just killing it right now. Do I need to cross the river? No, but I'm going to. I'm going to see, because up there is where we need to go, but I want to see what's going on in this area before I commit to that. We can also check out our Pokedex. Do we need to collect any data for Kricketot? We do not. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's see. Because that's just going to run right away. Ooh, space-time distortion seems to be forming. You can't really tell where, but if you look on your map... Oh, I believe it tells you where. I might be mistaken. Yes, right there is where the space-time distortion is forming. We are super far away from that. We're never going to make it. And also there's some kind of traversal stuff that we're going to need to be able to get there. So we're not really worried about that right now. Mostly because it is impossible for us to do anything about it. Alright. That completes that too. I might need to toss something. I'll toss you. Item management is such a huge thing. There we go. Ooh! Okay, now that it's nighttime, I'm pretty sure I just heard some ghost Pokemon kind of muttering about, yes, there's a Ghastly. We're going to need one of those. Perfect. Lovely. I might add Ghastly to the squad. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. I'll take Vespiquen off. But I got to get back to camp here first and foremost, so let's just hop on good old Stantler's back. Oh, that Psyduck. I keep thinking that's not a Psyduck because it's just lying on its back like that. Good old Ghastly is perceptive over there. Did I catch that one too? Yes, I did. That one's also a level 17. Alright. So let's put some stuff away. Don't need you right now. Citrus berry's fine. Okay. That could be useful. But the honey cakes I'm not really going to need, I don't think. Lovely. Let's talk to this fellow. Alright. So a lot of the key squad members I'm going to try to keep here in Pasture 1. And I know there's a lot... what did I just catch? Yes, Ghastly. Well, like having some special attack in there. That's lovely. Anything else I want to take with me right now? I think I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not too worried about evolving Badoo, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to see Roselia before too long. I suppose I could evolve Silcoon really quick. Let's do that. Pretty much all I'm going to need to do is catch anything. There we go, if I catch that third Ghastly. Alright, it wants us to catch 5 at night. So there's 4. Alright, we won't worry about that too much. I am going to drop Silcoon back off at this here camp, but I want to evolve them. And this will give us our first Beautifly. Love to see it. Lovely. Excellente. I dropped off... Oh, Kadabra. Kadabra. So let's get you back, my friend. There you are, Chris Angel. Yeah, sometimes if you're not on top of your organization, you're gonna kind of get lost, but that's okay. Got a million Paris, and that's fine. All right. So let's keep making our way toward the Misfortune Sisters that we're hearing all about. So Ghastly is going to be another one of those Pokemon that we're going to be able to evolve with the linking cord. Ooh, you can see across the river there, there's a Wisp that we'll be able to catch later in the game. Alright. Ah, Parasite's on me. Which I hate. That's alright. We'll just run away. It's going to chase me, but that's alright because I think I'm going to make it to the camp. Yes, I am. It's a burned out campfire. Somebody must have been here. But who? Now, who might you be? Not some stray traveler from the look of you. There's only one reason people go poking around out here in the middle of nowhere. You're after us 3, aren't you? Sisters, we should introduce ourselves properly before we show this poor fool how wrong he was to assume he could ever beat us. Charm. I bring good luck to my sisters wherever I go, and ill luck to anyone who crosses our paths. I'm the eldest. I'll be your unlucky charm. Clover. Thought you spotted a 4-leaf clover? Well, soon you'll be seeing double. And then finally we have Coin. So, if you were not able to tell, Charm, there in the middle, is an ancestor of 2 people that I'll point out. On the left there, you're going to have Clover, who is the ancestor of Candace, the 7th gym leader from Platinum. And then Coin is the ancestor of Saturn, one of the leaders of Team Galactic in Pokemon Platinum. So these are the Misfortune Sisters, and our luck has just run out, apparently. And we're probably going to have to fight all of them. Yes. So Coin has a Toxicroak, which, as we know, is the... even has the same little holdout. Toxicroak is the ace Pokemon of Saturn, which is so dope. I love that they share that. They share the ace Pokemon. That's like part of their DNA. Unfortunately for this Toxicroak, it is 4 times weak to our mighty Kadabra, so that's going to be a one-shot. Oh, it's not! I'm shocked. I'm Veno-shocked. That's alright. Still get the kill. Wow, that was crazy. Battle decided, thank you. Better than plowing the fields for the Galaxy team. Ooh, Magikarp's getting close to evolving, which I love. Okay, so now we get the wall fragment. I don't know if we fight... I don't think we fight all of them right now. Made us think it was some kind of treasure, but it turned out to be a worthless slab of junk. All that for nothing. Ooh. Wanted to help Caliban. Goodness, how selfless of you to go so far out of your way for the sake of another. Not all of us have the luxury of offering such unthinking kindness to strangers. Aw, I'm sorry, Charm. Simply surviving another day takes all that we have. So they're just kind of bandits, sisters. All they have in the world, they're just trying to survive. Ooh, remember what those ancient verses tell us. Why is it, in days of spring, beneath the soft caress of the sun, the blossoms tremble and fall, spirits lashed by uncertainty? Your days are also numbered, Galaxy Fool. Wow. That is some poetry right there. I like Charm a lot. Charm is very cool. Wow. Stupid Parasect is still chasing me around. Okay, we good. Alright, I do really want to catch it, though. This does conceal me a little bit, this bush. But I don't think I'm going to be able to sneak up on it, not from here. As you can see, we have that Wisp, but we can't quite get to it as of now. I also do not think I've caught a Parasect yet, so I would love to catch this thing. But it's going to be tough. Especially if it sees me. There we go. I'm going to try a Great Ball on it. If I can get it in a good position. Right here, that works. I don't want to waste those right now, but there we go. That is our first Parasect, so that's really nice to capture. Now if I can catch one more Ghastly here at night, that's going to complete a nice little Pokedex entry for it. But I gotta find one. Ooh, there's that space-time distortion way over in the distance. Can you see it? Just right ahead of me. It's kind of glowing green right now, green and blue. Like I said, we can't quite get to that right now because it's way out there. But we'll see what those are all about. We're just gonna have to I actually don't remember. Do we need to go back to the Solacian ruins? Yes, we do. How we doing? Chris Angel's not looking too great, but that's fine. Lovely. And there's that slab in our key items. I don't see any other ghastly for now. Oh yeah, Volo, some help you were, my friend. Jeez. Ah, good work, very good work indeed, SEG. You got the fragment back safe and sound. I'm well aware of Kalaba's reputation. They say she's stubborn, too old-fashioned, and so on. But she's given the Pearl Clan all she has ever since she was young. She lived her prime years here in the Hisui region, trusting in the guidance of Almighty Sinnoh. I don't think that she hates the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy Team. Rather, I think she simply loves the Pearl Clan very, very much. Anyway, I do hope you're able to calm Ursaluna's frenzy. A raging Pokemon in the area definitely isn't good for business, I assure you. So Volo is a very pragmatic man. So let's talk to Kalaba here. Ooh. Oh, so you've come to bother me again? Well, come as often as you'd like, but it won't change my mind. Well, I have this wall fragment here. You went and retrieved the fragment? Why go out of your way like that for a complete stranger? Because I'm a nice guy. And I am eager to calm Ursaluna. I just want to help, you know? I admit, I didn't expect anybody else to truly care for Ursaluna. Well then, let's see that wall fragment. Excuse me. And there we go. Good as new. Oh. So, I love this. Because this is what kind of the main slab says in the Solacian ruins in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum when you kind of get to the basement. It says, all lives touch other lives to create something anew and alive. It's very cute. Oh, and she just says it in regular old English letters. I see. I suppose it means people helping each other, like how you helped retrieve the fragment. I've read this passage many, many times, but this is the first time I've truly understood what it means, and she's 99 years old. Oh, yes, Zucifer! You want me to draw a Pokemon from memory? Of course. Just give it to me. I'm really bad, so don't expect anything good. This is more a funny exercise than a good one. What is your name, then, boy? I see, SCG. Please lend me your strength so that we may help Ursaluna. It's true that Ursaluna has become enraged, but he doesn't seem to be in an utter frenzy. I think he will return to his normal state if we can just give him some medicine. I could never bring myself to engage Pokemon in battle, but that's something I can rely on you for, am I right? Ah, but first to stay on Sludge Mound. Please join me there when you're ready. So we gotta head to Sludge Mound, wherever that is. And that is over here. Eraser's Predicament, Sludge Mound. There's a side quest there as well. So we'll need to go kind of all the way down and around the bend here. Or I just have to cross. Just kind of go along that way. I'm actually not sure which way we need to go. We'll find out. Pyukumuku? Oh my goodness. Alright. Alright. I got you. Let me find this. Okay. I got my sheet of paper. I need a pencil. Pyukumuku. Okay. I think I got this one. Let's see. This has the potential to be one of my better ones. So we kind of got just like the main circle. Two little eyes. Just some like little spikes like that. But then kind of like I don't remember where... Does it pop out of his back? Like the little... Like the little hand? Let's see. Here's my little Pyukumuku. How does that look? What am I missing? I feel like it's pretty good. This is a Pokemon from Generation 7, by the way. Close enough, thank you. I appreciate that. That's actually not too bad. I mean, you gave me a pretty easy one, all things considered. But for those of you that don't know, Pyukumuku is from Generation 7. It's based on like coral, essentially, in how coral will, when they want to eat, they will literally like put their intestines on the food to like break it down outside of itself. It's kind of weird and gross, like most things in the ocean. But that's like the whole concept of Pyukumuku. Oh yes, definitely think of a more obscure one. I'd be delighted to make a horrible drawing. Can I find one more Ghastly tonight? That would be sick. I'm going to try to just go along the ridge here. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get past that Tangrowth that's out there. But we'll see. Just run that way. Yep. Alright, so I did get past it. Alright, so we gotta go out here to Sludge Mound. That's gonna be our main deal. Okay, there's a Gas Lady, maybe. Oh boy, what found me? It's not that Gas Lady, but ugh! What's looking at me? Oh, it's a Whiscash, and I'm about to drown. Oh, that's not where you want to be. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is horrible. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Am I safe? Oh no. Alright, so you just saw me die. Everything went black. And I lost a bunch of freaking items. Look at all those items I lost. Gosh dang it, man. That is unfortunate. It seems you were rescued. Shut up. That really annoyed me. We'll just craft a couple more Pokeballs. Ugh, that was so annoying. I don't need the mushroom. Oh, I lost one of my scatterbangs. That's annoying. Oh, well. Let's see. Who do I have here? I like this squad. So that was a Whiscash down there in the water that was sniping us. And it was very rude of it, I must say. I did not see it whatsoever, so that's really annoying. Oh, well... Let's see what I can do. There's that Tangrowth. Speed on by. Is there that still that Whiscash down there? Yes. I'm going to try to get my revenge, if I can. It's hard to catch Pokemon in the water. Just because the aiming can be tricky. But I was able to hit it. Oh, I really wanted it to stay in. Come on. Dang it all. Gosh. And there's a Tangela over there. We definitely want to try to have a look at that and try to catch it. Nice. Ooh, okay. So Ghastly can evolve, which rocks. And as you can see, there's Tangela, which evolves into Tangrowth, which is a big, scary alpha Pokemon out there in the distance. Perfect. Let's see. So out there is where we're trying to go still, Sludge Mountain. We still have quite a ways to go. I think I actually have a few things that we might be well served to do before we do that. Let's go ahead and evolve Magikarp. Let's do it. Yes! Yeah, baby! The fearsome Gyarados. You know, I was just looking at something the other day. Oh, learn Water Pulse. That's nice. About how Gyarados is pretty much one of the best Pokemon in, like, every Pokemon game. And they're not wrong. Let's get Ghastly out in front. Zucifer, do you have a name for Gyarados or Ghastly, Stantler? Any of those three? I'm actually going to head back to base camp. No, I'm going to try to catch this stupid Whiscash. And then I'm going to head back to base camp. Because this thing is making me mad. I'm going to catch this thing. There it is. Perfect. Stupid bar. Oh, I kept calling it Whiscash. That's what it evolves into. All right. All right, so for now, I'm actually going to talk to good old Laventon. We are going to head back. Oh, what's stuck to me? Ah, it's an unknown! Oh, yes, this is great. There is an unknown quest in this game where you can find them scattered throughout the region, and they're in really obscure places. They're kind of hard to see, but I love that you can do this in this game. It's lovely. Volo did mention that there were carvings that resembled writing on the walls of the Solacean ruins, but supposing that the Pokemon we just saw is a species with multiple forms, perhaps the carvings are actually likenesses of this very Pokemon. So that is introducing the unknown notes, the unknown quest here. Ah, your mysterious device is reacting to this new species. I wonder what it can mean. Press the Y button while viewing the cover of your Pokedex to jump to your unknown research notes. By deciphering the cryptic symbols found in these notes, you can try to find all the unknown hiding throughout the region. So there we go. They possess a mysterious power that repels Pokeballs containing Pokemon, so you won't be able to battle them, but track them down and catch them all if you can. So yeah, unknown are going to be a little different. Like, let me press Y here. And this kind of says, oh, what does this say? Within the settlement, where time pulls? Within the settlement where time something. Interesting. Probably something to do with, like, the Diamond Clan camp, is my guess. I do not know where all the unknowns are. I'm sure somebody does, but that person's not me. And we were able to catch a lot of new Pokemon there, so that's great. We might even be able to jump up a rank. Maybe not, though. Let's see. Got Kricketune, which is great. Definitely just getting little bits of research notes on a million things, which is excellent. Oh yeah, we're definitely jumping up a level. Perfect. Splendiferous results, I dare say. You've earned yourself a promotion. So we need to go help Ursaluna, but we're actually going to return to the village for now because that's going to set us up for some success here very soon. And I can talk to Choi, which is great. And give him those hardy grains that we harvested in the Crimson Mirelands. What does he say? Oh, I have to take Tao Hua, the 3 stalks of grain. I'm pretty sure he's in here. If I am not mistaken. Let's see. Okay, so I gotta talk to Beauregard. And Morel the Mushroom Hunter is curious about the mushroom growing on Parasek's back. So I assume Morel is going to want us to check out what the deal is with Parasect, maybe by completing its Pokédex entry. And Cylene's actually going to give us another star, which rocks. Love it! Alright, so this is really going to let us use the Great Balls more consistently because we can actually craft them, which rocks. Oh, Toma. I know that... Ah, yes, he might be in the basement here. I forgot that there was a lower level down here, if I'm being honest. Oh, no items. Yes. Okay, so here is Tahua. Oh ho, if it isn't the Survey Corps recruit who quelled the Lord of the Woods, here as Choi's errand boy, are you? Don't waste your breath. I've got nothing to sell to him in his store anyway. Now go on, scurry. Pestering me for goods when I'm already tearing my hair out trying to get hardy grains. Sheesh. But I have some for you, homie. Yeah, I'll give you 3 stalks. No problem. The sway of the golden brown stalks across the landscape. It fills me yearning for home. Alright, so now that we brought Tahua some hardy grains, we will be able to buy new things from Choi, which is great. And I forget what your deal is, Maris. Your deal is nothing, and that's fine. We all don't need to have a deal. No biggie. So let me talk to Baggin. I'm gonna... 500 more dollars every single time. I'll do one more. Clean 2,000. Excuse me. And then if I buy stuff from Choi, that'll be a lot of my money. Alright. Ooh, and I can talk to Beauregard as well. So let's do that on our way out here. Hello, sir. I don't believe it. Professor Laventon seems to think that little Eugene here is a Cascoon, but hello, it's clearly a Silcoon. Even though it's saying Cascoon. That's hilarious. You're making some kind of Pokedex or something together with the Professor, right? Then you gotta help me. Please go catch a wild Silcoon so I can prove it's the same species as Eugene here. Oh, crap. I just evolved my Silcoon, so I'm gonna have to get another one. So we'll have to do that later. Which is no biggie. But Choi is appreciative that we can have some new wares here. So let's see what you got. Ah, yes, we can buy some feather balls now. I'll buy a couple. Smoke balls are great, or smoke bombs, rather. I'll buy 5. A couple supers, why not? Go on a little shopping spree. I like this squad right now. This squad is looking pretty good. How many item boxes do I have? I have 6. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine with that. I'm always crafting stuff anyway. Alright, folks. Well, this has been absolutely lovely. When we return this week, we are going to be doing more stuff in the Crimson Mirelands. Of course, we're going to be doing some more stuff in our side quests. I have loved being here to play Arceus on a Saturday. I hope you all had a wonderful week. If you enjoyed this, join the Discord. There's a Discord link here below the stream, which I'd love if you did. I always update the Discord when I'm going to go live. And I would appreciate to have you in there. Other than that, make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. I love sharing my love of video games with you, and I appreciate you watching. So have a great day, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Peace, kids.